What's going on, guys? Mcskillet here with another CSGO video, and today I'm doing a video about alternate and rare animations for different CSGO weapons. And many weapons in CSGO actually have multiple animations when inspecting them or pulling them out. And I'll be covering all the ones that I know of in this video. If you guys know any other ones that I didn't cover in this video, feel free to let me know in the comments. Maybe if I get enough, I can do a part 2. But this info, I couldn't really find too much info on a lot of this stuff, and some of you guys were requesting a video on this, so I thought I would try to go hunting for all the different alternate animations on different weapons. So starting off, we have the CZ Auto, and the cool thing about this is it actually has a really rare animation for when you're inspecting it. And I'm guessing not too many people actually know about this animation because this is not an animation you can just do every other try. I had to attempt this so many times and I only got one really clean flip like that right there. And yeah, so basically if you just tap the F in the R key or whatever your inspect and your reload keys are, you just want to spam those two keys and his gun will keep kind of switching off to the side, and then if you get lucky he will flip it around to do the rare animation, which is pretty cool, but it's really hard to recreate, and if you mess up you'll accidentally cancel it out like I did there. So you have to really be paying attention, and you have to try this a lot to get this animation to work. But that's a pretty cool little secret hidden animation on the CZ Auto when inspecting it. Now the R8 Revolver also has two animations for when you're pulling it out, and these aren't really that rare of animations though. I feel like the second one where he does a little flip on it is a little bit less common, but as you can see there is a difference between these animations. Instead of just pulling it out normally, after he kind of pulls it out he actually does another flip at the end, which is pretty cool. You can look at the slow motion in a second for when he does the flip on the second animation. It's not too hard to do that. You only have to try pulling it out a couple times. It's not nearly as rare as the CZ animation, but it's still kind of a cool alternate animation where he flips it around. Now the butterfly knife is also like the R8 Revolver, where it has two different animations for pulling it out. One animation, it just kind of flicks it forward, and then there's the other animation where he kind of flicks it off to the side like that. I think the one where he flicks it off to the right side is a little bit cooler. If you guys own a butterfly knife, you probably know about this, but I thought I'd just cover this in the video since I'm covering all of the alternate animations, and it's pretty cool how many different animations the butterfly knife has. And the butterfly knife doesn't just have two animations for pulling it out, it also has two inspect animations. One of them, he kind of flicks it around like that, and then the other one, he just pulls it out in front of him. And as you can see, this is the one where he flicks it to the side, and here is the one where he just goes straight to the inspect. I think it's a little cooler when he does the little flick to the side part first. Of course, you can do a lot of cool tricks by just spamming the F and R key, and it kind of alternates between these two animations. That's probably the most fun knife to play around with right there. And finally, we have the Falchion knife, of course, and I'm covering this one last because I think I already made another video covering this animation, but this is probably the coolest one out there. It's just about as rare as the CZ animation, maybe a little less rare. I don't know, that CZ animation is probably the hardest one to do in this video, but this one is also really hard to do, as in it takes a lot of tries to get the animation to pop up. You could basically spam F and R 100 times and you might not even get the animation to work, but if you do, it's quite rewarding. It's quite a cool animation, and he does hold it there for quite a while. It doesn't really make too much sense how that's possible, but pretty cool animation on the Falchion knife, probably the coolest alternate animation in the game. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'm Mcskillet, and I'm out.